lovely ghouls and goblins. Welcome back, or welcome to my channel. Hi, it's Naomi again. We are back with another unique vintage dress of the month haul. I'm sorry to be getting these out a little late this year, but this year has been a hectic one for me. So we are back with June's bag, and I do have a extra surprise in this bag because I normally don't go and buy other clothing from Unique Vintage because I'm trying to stop the amount of spending I have. And I try to buy from really small companies nowadays and more sustainable companies. Not that I don't love Unique Vintage, but I'm just trying to finish the year out without spending a lot of money. So I do have an extra dress in this bag that I just threw in here from the bag it shipped in. Because I bought another dress. So I'll go ahead and do the dress of the month and then a unbagging / showing of the other dress that I received. So if you're new or just heading over just to see this June dress, and you're new to Unique Vintage Dress of the Month Club is a, you guessed it, once a month subscription service for the dress of the month. So they will take your size into consideration when you purchase the dress of the month membership. You'll just choose one size, purchase it once, and it will be a recurring charge until you cancel the membership. And they will send you one dress every month in their design of their choosing. I find that based off of seeing other people's dress of the months online, that it tends to be the exact same dress that they send out to everybody, somewhat themed around the season, not always, but somewhat. I don't always love all the dresses that I get, but I do review them all. I don't always try them all on because if it's an item that I'm just truly not interested in, I will list it on Poshmark or return it because that is an option. But I have kept several of the dresses that I did receive, and yeah, so going into it, it is, I believe, $57 for the dress, and I think that includes shipping. $50 for the dress and $7 for shipping. I'll have that information down below along with the link. I don't know if I have any, I think it's just a direct link to the dress itself. I don't get paid for it. This is not a promotion. I buy the dresses with my own money, and I do pay for the monthly subscription. I am determined to finish out the year because I started it of May or April in 2020, and I wanted to get a good experience of what a full year was like. So I have gone to obviously May and April because this is the June dress for 2021. But I wanted to fully finish it out and get a really full year's worth. So I'm going basically from December to December, from 2020 to 2021. I may end up with a January dress of 2022. We'll see if I remember to cancel in December in time to get my December dress, but not my January dress. But I do want to get a full year's worth from December to December and get a good opinion of whether it's really worth it, or you know, if it's just, you know, an item not really worth purchasing. So far, I think we've been doing okay. Last year we didn't have any dresses with pockets in it, and we've been doing good. So far, I think all of the dresses have had pockets in it. And I've liked several of them. So let's go ahead and jump in. Sizing wise, I do purchase a 2X. Their size chart goes from, I believe, an extra small to a 4 or 5X. I'll have their size chart right here, and you know, going along with their size chart, I'll zoom in for my direct measurements. I always have my measurements listed down below, but I am a 45 bust, a 37 waist, and a 56 hip, so I usually go with a 2 to make an overall best fit, depending on the fabric. You know, it could be loose, it could be cotton, and it could be tight. So usually going with a 2 is best for me, based off the fabric, because if it is a little stretchy, I normally would size down to a 1, or 1X with Unique Vintage, but for dresses that aren't stretchy, I usually fit perfectly in a 2X or a 2. So I always get the dresses in a 2. That's just my personal preference, even though my measurements tend to run between the 1X and like the 4X for my hips. But most of these dresses have been free, flowing, almost 50s style swing dress dresses, so it hasn't been a worry about my hips at all. Usually I don't, unless they're like form-fitting pants, which usually then I would buy really stretchy ones, which even then I can buy a 2X Unique Vintage's really stretchy pants. But let's go ahead and jump in, and I will grab the dress out of here. I think it's the one still in plastic, yes. Interesting. Let's go ahead and see that product photo. So, based off of the product photos that I've been able to pull up for this item, and the bag itself, we have this beautiful black dress with polka dots. I'll get in real close for you. It's got polka dots, and then it's got like little floral strawberries. It looks like strawberries all over it, with a white collar and white buttons going all the way down. I am pretty sure that this dress does have pockets, based off the photos. Unfortunately, this just is not my style, so I will be returning this dress. I actually went ahead and just submitted for a return, which you can very easily submit for a return for the Dress of the Month Club. All you have to do is just start return, select Dress of the Month, and they'll ask you the reason why you're returning it. And, you know, most likely, you know, I just say it's not my style. I didn't like the dress. This is a different style of dress. We haven't necessarily received anything directly like this. I do think the collar is pretty similar to our last month's dress, which was kind of nautical boat themed. It was pretty cute. Well, not last month's, but the month before. Last month's was the pastel dress that I also didn't like. So far, the last 3 dresses haven't been, including this one, the greatest in my opinion. It's cute. Like I was telling Kevin, I like the silhouette based off of the website. I wouldn't not wear this dress, but the pattern is just to each his own, but god-awful in my opinion. The strawberries on their own are cute. The polka dots on their own are cute, but pick between one or the other in my opinion. Again, that's my opinion. That's just my style. I think the pattern's just a bit too much. I would wear this dress if it was just polka dots or just a black background with the strawberries. It is cute, I'll admit that, but it's just not my style. It's a little too busy for me. This is not a dress that I would ever reach for if I had it in my closet, unfortunately. So I will be returning it so that they are able to put it on sale or something along those lines, so that other people may get this dress. Again, I'm not taking out of the plastic or anything. It's brand new. I'm just sending it back like this, so that other people may enjoy this dress, whereas I will not. Normally if it's a dress I'm like, about, I'll try it on and then I'll list it on Poshmark. But I've listed several dresses on Poshmark so far. I'll have my Poshmark closet listed down below, and you can just filter by unique vintage if that's an item you're looking for, because I do always order the 2X. I do still have some items left over that have been Dress of the Month items and just unique vintage in general. But yeah, I don't feel like it's worth it for this dress. I do feel bad that I'm not listed on Poshmark, but I do kind of want to just get my money back for this one and not try and have it listed for a couple months and sell it on Poshmark and maybe make my money back. I'm not confident that it'll be a super popular pattern that it would sell on Poshmark. I'm not sure. I mean, again, to each his own. Other people might find this a really, really cute pattern. I like the elements, but I don't like it all put together. I think it's a bit much for me. So unfortunately, this is going to be a short one for this dress. But thank God we have another dress to review that I will be keeping. I can guarantee that. Because I specifically bought that dress just for this video. Or not for the video, to wear. and not just as a guessing item. So unfortunately I won't be keeping this. It is really nice. It's cute. I like the silhouette. I think it is a really cute dress on its own, but I wouldn't wear this pattern. So for those reasons, I will be returning it. So hopefully July's dress will be better. As for, I feel like I have to mention for a second, as for the dress theming, I feel like we've been a little off this year. The St. Patrick's Day dress, I feel like did kind of work. I really liked the first dress that we got for the month. That one was a black dress, almost like a Wednesday Addams dress. I'll have all of my videos listed down below if you'd like to go take a look at them. Again, they've all had pockets so far, which is good. The dress that we got last month was a pastel dress, and I really thought it was very spring-like, whereas I kind of just received it right in the beginning of June where it was getting warm, and again, to each his own. Somebody might have really liked that dress. I did not. I thought it was god-awful and I hated it and would rather burn it than, quite honestly, wear that dress. It was very Eastery, color themed, so I felt like that was more of something that should come out in March maybe, you know, closer to Easter time than last month. I kind of am of a similar opinion to this, where this is definitely more spring. Strawberries are a spring and early summer bloom up here in Western New York. So I feel like this does fit with the season. I'll give it that point. But it's still pretty spring for it to be a June dress. I feel like June, July, August should be really kind of summery themed stuff, which the dress the month before, last month's, was really good, I think, for the season. I really did like that one. Again, I didn't end up keeping because I didn't absolutely love the pattern, but for a sailor pattern, like it fit the summertime very, very well. I feel like that if they had flip-flopped the other two dresses, and like if they had flopped this one with the pastel one and the boat with this one, I feel like that would have fit a lot better in the grand scheme of things seasonal wise, because you're getting this dress at the end of the month for the month. So I got this dress right in the beginning of July. So essentially I would be wearing this during July 4th season, where you're wearing a lot of red, white, and blue, you're wearing a lot of louder colors, a lot of summery things. It's kind of the height of summer, not quite as hot as it can get, but it is usually really, really warm in Western New York, you know, into the 80s, 90s, high 90s. We've had it so far. So this isn't quite something that would be necessarily worn right now. It's cute. I feel like some people would wear it. I feel like it's definitely a good spring dress, not so much summer dress. So I don't think it's a great fit for June, but I do think it's good for the kind of season, because June is kind of the month that goes into officially summer. So I feel like this can slide and I won't be that irritated with it. But it is a really nice dress. I will provide the link to it on the website if you do like this dress and you want to get it yourself. Again, I will be just returning this one, unfortunately. So moving on, we have this lovely wrap dress. So at least I'll have one item that I can try on for you guys. We have this lovely black wrap dress. I do have this dress in, well, I bought it in white. It is now blue. I have since dyed it. I bought it in a 1X because that was the only size that was available in 2019. And I realized how much I actually liked that dress and tried to find it again. I waited a little too long and missed out on the green one. But I now have the black one. I'll insert a photo here of me wearing my white dress. I decided to dye it blue to do a Vaporeon cosplay. I wear the dress as is now. It is a little splotchy, but it took the dye pretty well. So I don't really think it looks like super handmade dyed. I think it looks pretty good. There's only a couple spots that look like it's been dyed, and that kind of I feel like looks purposeful. I feel like it looked really good for the cosplay that I did it with, and the dress was extremely comfortable. There was, you know, a good amount of stretch for it. Unfortunately, there was only a 2X available, so I did grab a 2X because I did want it to be a little more roomy than the other one. And my idea was, again, to, one, it's a very comfortable dress, so I'd wear it in general, but also to have something for more cosplays because it is a nice 3/4 length sleeve to use for that type of thing if you're worried about being a little cold, because that is a February cosplay or February convention that I wore it to, which was Katsucon in DC back in the beginning of 2020 before the big C. But you know, it was a very comfortable dress. I highly recommend their wrap dresses, and this is a true wrap, not their half wraps. I recommend most of their dresses, quite honestly. But I was looking to get the green to do like a leafy on, and the black for like an espion or a play on that, and so on, or just to wear as is, which I will be wearing. So sadly I didn't get the green, but I did get the black, which I'm really excited about. Unfortunately, I don't think you'll be able to get a lot of detail of the black. Again, it is a true wrap dress, so it's got kind of a V-neck to it that just folds right out. It has a really nice waistline on it with these long tie sleeves right here that loop around through the back. And it does have this cool little collar, which is nice. And again, like these 3/4 length sleeves, which are really nice. And again, it does have like a little bit of stretch to it. In some ways, like this direction it does not, but this direction it's got a good amount. Again, I really do recommend this dress. It is, you know, I can't really show you a ton of details this view, but I will try it on for you. And I think I'll try it on with and without a petticoat as well, like I normally would with the other dresses. This is an item that I might wear a petticoat with. The Pokemon cosplay, I might use it with. I do really like this dress. So yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap this up. I really, really like this wrap dress. I highly recommend it. As you can see, I really, really love this wrap dress as I'm trying it on. It might be a teeny bit big, but that's nothing you can't solve by tying it a little bit tighter or potentially taking it in later on. I have lost a little bit of weight since I did my measurements, so I'm not sure if my measurements have changed at all. I've just been working out and working a lot, so it's kind of just muscle weight, so it's not necessarily a lot of my measurements changing. I do feel like I fit in a 2 better in the pants, but that's not really affecting anything up here. My bust and waist doesn't really change a lot from usually what it is. I tend to fluctuate in weight towards my belly and legs, so that doesn't really change the fit of a lot of things. So again, I can usually size down to a 1 in dresses, so the 2 is just a teeny bit large on me, but you know, nothing that tying a little tighter won't solve or putting belts on it. But I really, really like this dress, and I really, really like all of you. Thank you so, so much for watching. I hope you have a spooky evening. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!